In this video I'm going to show you how you can go from a process spectrum like this in Topspin and plot it into a professional looking spectrum with an inlet inside it, so you can zoom in on compact areas like this. So once you have your ready analyzed NMR spectra, the next step is to export it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to plot, and we'll get an error message, which I will just close. We get these labels we can delete. I don't think they look really professional, so I'm going to just delete them and only leave the spectrum behind. We can expand it into this dotted area, or we can even use the full area here, so later you won't have any space around your image. So the next step is to click on our spectra, and to make it look more professional we are just going to change all the colors to black. So peaks, then we go to axis, grids and curve. The axis is also going to be black. And once we did that, we are going to peaks and integrals. We go to integrals and label, because we want our integrals to be seen in the spectra. The next step is to define an area for our spectrum. So as we can see, we don't have any peaks here, so we don't really need to export it. We will just change the plot limit to, well, let's say 7.5 ppm. So this is for our left limit. For our right limit, well, you could say we have our TMS signal at 0 ppm, but if we put this on 0, you can see that the peak picking isn't visible anymore. So it's good to expand the area a bit, so we will just go to minus 0.5. So as you can see now it's visible, and this spectra looks decent, but we have a lot of peaks and integrals even, which kind of collapse in this small area. So the next step is to make an inlet so we can zoom in into this area. For this we are going to click on this blue space here, we go to NMR, and we will select in 1D spectrum, and you can drag it here. And as you can see, it's the same as the one we had before, but it has a different size, and we can change settings the same way as we did before, but on here we don't have our peaks and integrals labeled, so we'll just select these first. And now we are going to define our plot limits, but we will use different ones this time. So we want only this area, so we can say it will start at 0.7 and will go up to 2 ppm. So we'll just select 2 and 0.7, and it already looks pretty nice, because now you can really see which integral belongs to which signal. And we'll just make it a bit smaller so it won't overlap with any of the other signals we have here. And now it's just kind of your personal preference if you want to draw a box around this way, so you can really see that it is an inlet, or you can leave it like this. You will click on this blue area and you can draw a box around it manually, so you can really have everything you want in this right here. And you can even select a line and drag it into this area you zoomed in. So now I will say, okay, this looks pretty decent. We can now go on and export this picture. So everything we are going to see here is going to be in the final file. So we go to publish. You can either print it or save it as a PDF. I will just copy it, so it just for convenience, and I can paste it in here. So as you can see, the layout looks pretty professional. We have our inlet, so we can really see everything we need to see. Yeah, I hope I could help you with this video. I usually do German language videos, but if you want to support me, I would really appreciate a like or a subscription for free. If you have any questions regarding Topspin, you can write me a comment and I will answer it quickly. And thank you for watching.